Welcome back, episode 18 of the walkthrough. So, moving forward with the Shadow Keep, we were picking up here from the storehouse first floor. Now, like I said, we have to do this from one side of the tower all the way up. Then we're going to go to the other side. So, the first thing we're going to be doing is just going through here, clearing out the floor. Make sure we take out everybody on every floor. It's going to be quite tedious, but not so bad. And even before we do that, let's go ahead and clear this other path up, guys, because we never actually went forward to get the path for the raw ruins. Our goal was to unlock all the paths to give everyone complete freedom, so they can go this way now. When we get done, you would go this way and this way, but we never unlocked the path going that way, so we need to do that now. Alright, there will be a little area we gotta clear on the way. First, we're going to go straight back to the big ass pot. Alright. Now we're just going to press forward, get onto the left, and just kind of like wrap around with this place, guys. Yeah, I really like these weapons. They're quite fun. Wall of sparks, obviously asked for your perfume bottles. Then we have like what is it? Roaring or rolling sparks. And wall of sparks. They cut it off. When you get here and you see the stairs, just go straight to your left. Go to smack this. So much lets you craft some different kinds of holy grease or some weird. No, some more stone. I think we already got the other one. Yeah, it was in the sunken chapel. These guys are gonna do quite a bit of damage, so be warned. Get that. We weren't up against the wall, it's much easier. That's nothing. Oh, you bastard. Tearing him up. And you expect quite a few more pots in here. We got the little one first. Keep in mind, we have to go behind ourselves too. Up here is going to be like the beefiest one. This guy's going to hit harder and have more health than the rest. Not the little one, guys. Sitting in this shit's going to make the fat roll. Slowly take on your health. Here's your other Iris of Grace. At this time, we've picked up both Irises of Occultation and both Irises of Grace. As long as you do the Sunken Chapel, the Fort of Reprimand, and the Shadow Keep, you have all that shit. It doesn't matter which side you take. As far as the stairs go, they both lead out to the same place. Where are you at? You know, in fact, let's go ahead and rush forward, get this side of Grace first, so we don't have a run back in case something happens. Alright, turn back around. Deal with the pots. No, you don't. I don't actually think there's anything else here. No. Okay, so we're about there. Let's go and rest, get some heals back, and move forward. Okay, so when we get out here, there's going to be a bridge. Now, I didn't realize the first time I came here that you could actually use Torrent to run across. And at the end is actually going to be a Fire Knight who is making it rain literal fire on you. And if you just run across the bridge, it's probably going to kill you. Does a decent amount of damage. So, I would definitely suggest using Torrent here. Try to just kind of work up and take out, work our way up and take out the bats, though. Now, if he is casting this incantation at you, you can hide under this, but like I said, I would advise just using Torrent. There you go. And like I said, as you go along, you can hide under these. Makes it a little tougher to get to you. And obviously you can just kind of like zigzag around too. This is what he's doing. There we go. So that gets us the Rain of Fire, incantation, and the Salsa's Hood. So we'll put on the Rain of Fire incantation. You're going to need 52 faith to be able to use that. So we will be able to use it. Pretty sure, yeah, because we respect you got more faith, so. Go ahead and throw that on to show you guys. And that's kind of a, alright, so let's just redo some stuff here. We're going to pick up a few of these new incantations. Like the mesmer ones. So I'll probably just like slowly replace them as we go. And this is the Ancient Ruins of Raw. That's kind of what's throwing you into the in-game. But keep in mind, we still have Raw base underneath that. We still have the Jagged Peak, the Madness area, and the Finger. So, you know, we have other stuff to do. But at least this way gives everyone complete freedom to kind of go where they want to go. So I did like that. Alright, now we start going through the storehouse again. Same thing, clearing everything on every floor, then moving on. These little shadow dudes will now have incantations. Not all of them, but a lot of them. For the most part, yeah, a lot of them for sure. You get here, Beast Man. go up. Oh, where are you? Come here. We're gonna get rid of these guys, but there's something else on the first floor we can do before we go up. Quite annoying, isn't he? As I mentioned, we're gonna fully clear everything before we so you're gonna see this block. We're gonna fully clear everything on the floor before we go up, right? And just clear each level at a time. We've already went through, yeah, we got the shortcut there. Now we're gonna go the other way, start from the side of Grace, moving to the right side. And you're gonna see like this little alleyway with little books. Just jump over that, jump over, kind of turn around. And that'll drop you down here where you can pull a lever. Open that bookcase. I know, it's really well hidden. I was like being really thorough, jumping on everything, trying to climb everything to see what I can find, and that's, you know, how I accidentally end up finding that. But, you know, that's how you get it. Alright, so now we're going up to the next level. And we're going to start running into Fire Knights, you know, so be more. Okay, now once we go in, or once we go up, we can work our way down this way, talk to Ansbach, and pick up with his quest and get some really important lore here, guys.
Righteous Tarnished. It's been some time. After unburdening my soul to you, I had hoped to make a fresh start. But there was one thought I could not dislodge from my mind. So, here I am, quite unable to move on. After Lord Moke's slaying at his dynastic palace, it appears his body has been absconded with, and taken straight to kind Mikola. Surely you recall that I once served Lord Moog as a pureblood knight, after failing him in every regard. And losing sight of my vows, I'd do anything to make amends, in whatever meager way I can. What could they possibly have in mind for Lord Moog's remains? The implications are rather unnerving. What could they possibly have in... The implications are rather...
Okay, so we're good there. This is the thing, it's like people were so surprised that Radahn was the main boss, but they literally tell you, like they literally tell you he's gonna be the main boss for the most part. I mean, they tell you, okay, it's a demigod's body, Moogs, that they need for a ritual, right? And that doesn't really tell you much, but then you're gonna find a letter, talk to Freya, bring the letter to Ansbach, and Ansbach's gonna give you another letter from Freya that literally tells you. So, if you do everything, you're not really gonna be surprised. Always, these guys are highly annoying. Watch out for your... Yep, there he is. Fire Knight. Five snakes. Alright, so we got this corner clear. And we got... Okay, so first two levels clear. Now let's go ahead and move on up. Jeremy Fire Knight to your right. Actually, a few of them to your right. Firstly, it's going up to the left. I know that's cleared. We got one there. I thought this one. We'll get to it. Let's get this one first. Sometimes you can sneak up. Yep. Sometimes you can't. Fight them from range, you can't fight them up close, no matter what. They're just gonna fuck you. God, look at that damage from a fucking dagger strike. God. Don't they suck? Aren't they just exhausting? We've already went through half our heals. You know, that's what I was saying a few episodes back. I'm like, it's just, I don't know how to direct new players with that. Find the best methods. Use whatever actions of war you can get creative with at your disposal. I found repeating thrusts. Let's do that just to make our lives much easier. Repeating thrust with cold affinity on a light greatsword does pretty well with them. And it's not my favorite weapon to use, but that's what it makes you do, man. It just makes you say, hey, I gotta do it this one way because it's the only way to get past it instead of just making them beatable for every weapon. And you can, but do you want to do it through all your heals? You know what I mean? Do you want to use up all your heals on this shit? That's kind of what it's gonna come down to. Stop being annoying. Had to get that last one, didn't you? Had to get it. Alright, now, before we move up, we're going to do is run back to where we came up at, and jump on this bookshelf, jump over here, and over here. Probably could have got this sooner, but I don't know, because I don't know if you can get up there. It looks like it's not that high, but I think you gotta go up first. So, upgrade for your summons. Now we are going to have to take that route back around, which is fine, because, you know, we've already cleared everything along the way. And although I'd really like to go ahead and get another level, I don't want to clear all this out again. So we're just going to be careful and move forward. If you got lost, just remember from the original side of Grace down there, just go left and follow around to the right, and you're eventually going to see the stairs, and you can go on up that. Yeah, both paths. Alright, so every time you go upstairs, pretty much, guys, you're going to have a fire knight. Pretty much every time. Now, this one's another one you cannot sneak up on. Let's, in fact, just ignore him for the time being. Alright, just bless Bone Shard. Now I'll go for him. But yeah, you cannot sneak up those guys. You can try, but, you know, it never really works out. That's my method I came up with for dealing with these guys. Like I said, just get creative with your Ashes of War and whatnot, because they are just belligerent. They're annoying to deal with, and your first playthrough with the DLC, they're just gonna feel unfair, to be completely honest. Because even if you get through one, you're struggling. You're probably going through half or more of your heals, and it just feels impossible. Because, like, you know, if one takes up that many heals, what are you gonna do going through a room with this many, right? And that's kind of what happens. So just get creative. Like I said, I came up with this method. If you like it, use it. If not, you know, I will say, like, more of colossal weapons. Well, so that's the new dual and shield. Colossal weapons will let you take the attacks and stuff, but now I didn't care for these new weapons. This new class, I didn't care for it at all. It's about what you got there. Two-handed is even worse. Don't even look like you're even hitting them. Charge attack. Then the Ash of War is just ridiculous. That's what it is. Block. Yeah, if it's your thing, use it. Looks cool, extremely ineffective. I don't know, I mean, it hits enemies and stuff. It just never feels good, and it never looks like it's going to. It's always like poking at the ground. Like I said, I didn't care for it. But just because I don't like it don't mean you won't. Because definitely it's not going to be most people's thing, I assure you. In fact, if you're able to do a whole run with that, you're a bad dude. And a very patient guy as well. I was really let down by it. Now, using it as an actual shield that gets off hits, that might be more viable, guys, because, you know, 88 physical damage negation, 44 magic, 39 fire, 55 lightning, 53 holy. Guard boost starts at 58, so it's a decent shield, but you're still gonna take physical damage, unfortunately. But you know, you just block with it, and then you know, get a hit off. So it could be pretty viable for that, I guess. Or just like the regular ass shield goes. But they're just, and even for that, guys, they're just full of shield. Like when we get to the Prey's mission, whether it's this episode or next, I can't remember. I have to see on our notes. But it's just it's better off. We're gonna get a badass shield from Prey's mission. That's kind of what I was trying to say. This guy here, in particular, he's really, really, really tough. You just can keep coming. And look at it, he smelts your health, bro. There's not really much you can do about it. About that. Yeah, get creative. That's what you can do. Now, this guy. Two dagger swipes, your health's gone. Fire hits, your health's gone. Fire arcs, your health's gone. I mean, like I said, it really does feel unfair sometimes. Don't get me wrong, I could do it. You know, I beat the DLC multiple times, but remember my first playthrough? Yeah, I felt extremely unfair. My second, my third, still now it does. That's why I'm trying to direct other people. It does. It feels extremely unfair. As I said, just try to get creative and do the best you can. I don't remember nothing going from that. Hey, get creative, do the best you can. Just try to come up with something. Like I said, if you want to use my method, it works, as you see, pretty nice because I was trying to use other weapons on my notes, and that guy right there killed me 5 times. With this method, he didn't kill me once, almost, but I was also showing off the shield. I should have been playing around like that. But make sure you interact with the cross. I banded here my arm. Get your next side of grace. This pretty much is going to take us up to mesmer at this point. It's going to get a level. We're running around with 300,000. We need to get this up to 60 to use our next incantation. It's alright. So, go out to the right. And that's what I mentioned, guys. We're going to take this path up. The way this place is set up, let's see if I can see it from here to kind of show you guys. Where's the window with the guy? I think right past it. It might be above us. But if you guys remember the other route we took, get the Fire Knight sword, like you go from that other side of Grace storehouse back section, and you climb the ladder up, and we snipe that guy. We kicked him off the ledge to get the Fire Knight's great sword. But when you go up that ladder, when you go to the right, that lets you progress the other half. So this is going to take us all the way up to Mesmer. So we might as well just take him out, and then we'll jump down and tackle the tower from the other end, taking that all the way up and out to our next area. Now this next Fire Knight you're running into, he uses incantations. It's a big circle out here, and can knock you down. So if you're on an edge, and we have to fight this type of Fire Knight, we have to fight walking on rafters in the roof. It's just extremely horrible. I can't even say enough how bad it really was. My turn. My turn. Thank you. Did we right past the stairs? No. Okay, so we're covered up. So right here, you take these stairs and go down first. And right on the left of these stairs, we get to room 5. Shadow Realm room 5. Clear out the mob, and this gets you back inside. For your scroll. There's a secret right scroll. We need to give that over to Ansbach. And that's pretty much all you're trying to come in here for is a quest item. And it's a pretty important one. It gives you the the lore you need to figure out Radon's last boss. You don't need that for the game, you know, just for yourself, if you're interested. But it does lead to you getting a good shield, as it's going to help Freya out on her quest, and you know, she gives you a pretty good shield. It's a shield that does a lot of poise damage, which is wild. Really cool too. Before we go into our next area, they came out, there's more. There you go. Ember mesmer, crafting ingredient for, you know, like mesmer fire grease and things like that. Where do we want to go first? Yeah, we'll go to the right first. When we go back up here, we're still working our way through the top of the tower. We're not going straight up to mesmer, but it's not really that long either. You'll see what I mean. We have to pull a lever, and in doing so, it's going to move these ledges around and let us traverse that. Yeah, quite tough. We're gonna have another. We're about to get into bad situation here. So we're gonna have another Fire Knight up here, but one of these guys is actually healing him the whole time. It's like they weren't fucking hard enough, you know. Now we're gonna have a guy healing them. So it's not my idea of a good time, you know. We'll get to it all the same. That's our lever over there. Ooh, good buddy. You can tell they have a little more health, you know. I guess we should go up first. And grab that. Get this side of grace, but just keep in mind with everything below us. I just want to go ahead and do this. Just then we can go ahead and get her quest going and get a side of grace right here.
Oh.
This makes sense.
I know. I'm afraid I'm busy. Curse upon my lack of foresight. I should have asked Ansbach to impart his knowledge when I had the chance.
And so just pretty much just repeat herself. And after that, yeah, we need to jump to Ansbach and pretty much talk to him about Freya and other things that we found in the scroll. But it's gonna be real easy to forget this stuff. So let's go over here for another upgrade for our summons. Just jump on out. Be right there. There you go. We gotta get the lever, of course. So we got the side of grace NPC stuff going. If you notice, that kind of dead ends at the top. It just ends with Freya and a side of grace. We're still working it out. And that's going to be climbing through these structures up top. Now, just verify. Like I said, it's going. How does that feel fair? Please tell me. You guys see that? How many fucking times you spin around? It's utterly ridiculous, bro. How do I guide people past that? Well, this way for sure. My creativity. It's actually really cool when I was going through Action the War. I'm just like trying to find the right weapon and actually working with these guys, and then I found this little method. I was like, that fucking works. You know? It's just a shame it's got to come to all that, in my opinion. Enemies should be tough, but man, they should maybe tone back the stamina bar on that guy. At least. Because every time you spin around with his daggers, like 2 rotations hits you, you're dead. If not blocking, luckily you're blocking. But you know, his daggers also do a bunch of fire runs too. You can hit with fire and his daggers at the same time. It, like I said, it melts your health, like literally, right, literally melts it. So. Come for the best method you have. This is mine. Works pretty good, actually. Alrighty. Before we do anything else, grab that. Now it's time to get on up. Hold on one second, guys. Okay, I'm back. I checked my notes because I kept thinking there was something we were supposed to grab before we pulled this lever, but I'm not seeing anything I wrote down. Eventually we have to work our way up on those rafters fighting fire knights while we're standing on them. It's just good fun. You're really going to like it a lot, I swear. And there is 2 items of the rafters I've never been able to figure out how to get. And I stayed that, last episode, and stayed again now because I don't want anyone being upset because I just can't get to these items. I've tried everything. Now that's the other ladder from the other side of Grace I was talking about. We climbed up and backstabbed him and kicked him off to farm for his Fire Knight Greatsword. Well, if you go to our left when you're in that room, that's how you get to these other areas. And, work your way up from there. In case you didn't know, you went through the tower this way, but you never, you found mesmer and all that shit, but you never found the other stuff. Well, that's why. You got hit from a whole other way. So now we're going to go out. And we're about at mesmer's fight now. That being said, there's an extremely elite Fire Knight. More elite than anything you faced thus far. As far as the Fire Knights go. Maybe even here. But we're going to make him look easy. He's going to give us a cool ass helm and an Astral Core. Where is he? So I'm just going to go up and I'm going to spam this shit on him. But do watch out for that. If you try to fight him like a regular enemy, just, guarding and getting hit here and there, and you're probably just gonna get murdered. You're gonna have to get creative with these guys, like I said. It's unfortunate, it sucks, you can't just play the game like you want when it comes to these guys, but it's just how it is. So like I said, get creative, come up with whatever you can, and it'll work out. Just play around with some stuff, see what you can come up with. You guys might have a better method than me. I'm just gonna show you one that works consistently, We take damage, we almost get killed, but we haven't, not once. I don't know how. Damn, have we not got killed once in the tower? How is that even possible? Okay. I was expecting a lot of deaths on the walkthrough for this episode. And I mean, it's not over. Mesmer's gonna kill us a few times for sure. It's a given. But in the other side of the tower, we're gonna die for sure a few times. What else does this do? Since I'll be using the Fire Knight stuff, it makes sense. I really like it too. It's just badass looking. Don't look bad with this armor. We could rock the weight talisman, give us some better armor. I would like that. If you got the stainless on our arms, helm, and legs, it's different. I like to have a cape on, but this armor don't have it. Alright, so we're about to go on in. We're going to get a side of Grace, and then we're going to take out Mesmer. Try like hell. So Mesmer, God, this shit's so hard to explain. It is, his moveset and his abilities. It's something you have to see for yourself, truly to understand. I'm going to try. So when he first comes in, he jumps in the air with this orb, then he kind of comes down. The second you walk in, not the first time because of cutscenes. The first time we're gonna probably just die on purpose to get past that, so we can have a regular walk-in to the fight. It's typically on a boss fight after the cutscene. It just throws you in the middle, and they're right on your ass attacking you out of nowhere. On the run back though, you're able to walk in and get the fight started. So we'll just let him kill us the first time. But when you walk in, you have enough time to summon. If you use a mimic, heal. Then as he's coming at you with the orb, dodge, and then dodge again, because he's going to hit with the orb, which could hurt you, but then it explodes. So it's 2 dodges back to back. Dodge, delay, another dodge. Then you can run back, and honestly just keep this asshole. Try to stay on him with Mimic. Yeah, if you have Mimic, I'd use Mimic. So he's gonna have his moveset's extremely fast. It's extremely intimidating watching on the screen, right? So he has a lot of big swipes with a very long trident looking spear type thing. But he has these really fast thrusts, and there's a pattern to them, so you can kind of learn the dodge pattern. But they come out really fast, and then he'll slam his spear into the ground with a bunch of spears that come up from underneath. So you want to roll through that. First phase isn't that hard. It's very intimidating looking, and it's just a fight that's going to go really quickly. You know what I mean? Um, so there is that. I would highly suggest Stone Barbed as always. We have Stone Barbed, and we have just like an archer. It might work out. But yeah, it's gonna go quickly. First thing I would do. Oh shit, that was stupid. I was about to get a level and I completely forgot, but we wanted to die the first time anyways. We'll show his cutscene though. And I'm just gonna explain it as we're, going through together.
Mongrel intruder. That tarnished, it seemeth. Mother, wouldst thou truly lordship sanction in one so bereft of life? Yet, my purpose standeth unchanged. Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death. In the embrace of mesmer's flame.
Alright, like I said, we're just gonna let him kill us this first time. Again, you see the damage it's going to do.
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death. In the embrace of mesmer's flame.
Okay, so now the real fight's gonna happen. We're not counting that as a death, guys. If we're gonna do a death counter on me, it's not going down like that. I just wanted a good setup because we're doing a walkthrough, so that's my excuse. And I didn't even try to defend myself, so, I was just like, Mesmer, hurry up and kill me, we got shit to do, brother. Alright, so that's 50,000. And do we never go over knight's weapons? We will. We'll go over both boss remembrances after this. I'm probably going to be using Mesmer's weapon for a bit. Show it off. If we can get past him. No, I'm just kidding. He's really not that bad. He is, but the time you beat him, you'll be like, oh, that wasn't so bad, It's kind of one of those. Yep, and we're only 1 point short, which we'll get that after this fight. So that was like perfect timing. Okay, so now we're going in here. Usually, I will use Fire Knight's Great Sword with Savage Lion's Claw with Blood Loss. That is usually how I'll get past him. As this asshole is really weak to bleed, but he's got all this fire damage negation. So if this doesn't go my way, we'll probably be doing that. So summon, dodge, dodge. Oh, I had these. Oh, even better. Said, got some trident. There's the spirits. I just see it's much easier to dodge. It's not easy, Just not as hard to dodge as you would think. That's what you're gonna watch out for. Yeah, typical.
Shadow death. In the embrace of mesmer's flame.
It's gonna be a few tries. I'm gonna go to my original tactic here, but we're gonna have to put on Godric's Great Rune so I meet the stat requirements and put on a Talisman as well. This is just for me, guys. That's gonna give us 5 levels. Ooh, that takes increased damage anyways. Then I'm gonna put 5 on the strength. Now this is just where I reach the requirements for the weapon I'm trying to use here. What's the last called? We're going to set the blood loss affinity. And yes, you are going to get less damage doing it this way. You don't have to do it this way if you don't want to. But keep in mind, he has a lot of fire damage negation, and that's because he's a fire type enemy. So you have enough time to summon, like I said, dodge, heal, massive orb. See, we're not doing much damage to him, and that's because of the fact he has fire damage negation. Sorry, to over mimic. Yeah, so he's gonna just straight up ignore mimic sometimes, or whatever summon you're using, and it's quite annoying. Like you'll just straight up ignore him. It's the same method. It really just comes down to learning that, guys. That's what you're really after here. God, I'm going fat rolling, bro.
The grace of God, shadow, death, in the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
We also got to remember to use our flask before we go in. So, great room. Should need this. Unless you're a dumbass like me, who respec out before you need it to. Heal. That's 4. Remember to heal every time he hits you.
Straight of the grace of God.
What is up with this run here?
In the embrace of Mesmer's.
He'd be dead by now. I'm not even into space 2. With this two-hander. This is not good to two-hand, but the definitely fight where you want to shield.
The grace of God shall
Damn that, bro.
in the
I need to take
embrace
off that other
of
weapon.
Mesmer's flame.
Yeah, heavy load. Not good. Alright, so if this don't work, I'm just going to switch up weapons to actually go with my build. But yeah, so this one is fight where you really do. You gotta farm and deal with that. Trying to break the flash. Critical. Alright, phase 2. He's got these big snake heads that come at you and try to grab you. But wherever the snake is his body. So if you can dodge that, it leaves him vulnerable to getting some attacks in.
Not suffer.
Just keep in mind.
Lord,
It's all the same,
void
but
of
you're gonna
light.
have big snakes coming out trying to bite you. You dodge the snake, it puts you in line to get some hits in on him.
No, Mother. Forgive me.
Same thing here with this cutscene. It might fuck me up, it might not. That's just grace. Just broken to get, I guess, his true form, I want to say.
Soon tarnished.
Don't panic roll here. Really watch the snake. It's not going to come out at you fast.
Wilt
attack
thou
will,
be
but he's not going to come straight
taken
for you. It's
in
going to
the
take a second.
jaws of the abyssal serpent, shorn of light.
You should have time to heal. Now watch for him. I'll just caught up with the explosion. No. Heal. And keep working them, y'all. I need to be using my damn shield. I hate to waste all these great runes. I mean, I have like 50 of them. Alright, no fat roam, we're good there. So as soon as you walk in, summon as fast as you can, heal as fast as you can, dodge. That's how it's supposed to go ideally. Try and use my flash. Thank you, sir. If you just watch, pay attention, you'll see your dodge with it. And you'll also see they're not that bad. You know what I mean? They're really not. And when you can, get your big hits. There you go. Phase 2. Make sure you got health. Watch for him. Now. Oh, I forgot about the explosion. Look at that ass. It said they're just told you guys about that. How does that work? No. Not even be alive right now. That's always chapter 3. That's that. Damn it!
Creature.
Should have killed that other window I had. It's okay. Like I said, guys, we're really close here. Eating up my rune arcs. I ain't gonna use them for nothing else. That's fine. It's crazy. I'm sitting here using rune arcs for weapon requirements. Dodge, heal. Flash, trees, where you hands out. Very cinematic. There we go. Phase 2. Same thing. Heal up immediately. Man, whatever you gotta do, wait for it. Now. And I still forgot about the damn explosion. I started doing that shit, bro.
as shall I.
Fuck that, going for that heal. It's okay. Like I said, it's definitely gonna take a few tries. We're right there, you know. Definitely right there. And let's switch out Mimic for Tish. Get that Destined Death going on his ass. I'm only using Mimic for distraction anyways, not so much the blood loss, so it's fine. God. Why am I not using my flash before I can go in? Get hit with that. Come on, get in this fucking corner. Phase 2 asshole. Same thing, wait for it. Dodge, dodge. Like I said, put them right in the line. Mimic it is. Guys, it's a walkthrough, not a no-hit run. This is gonna happen sometimes. It's a really tough fight. Oh, fuck. Just let him go. Oh, I guess I need to use the Mimic here. Yeah, also need to use my fucking flask. Yeah, let's change back to Mimic.
In the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
Now you guys got your own weapons, your own tactics. The biggest thing is just work on its dodge times. And use your flask before you go in. My biggest mistakes, I'm trying to use that and just run through my heals. phase 2.
Embrace thy oblivion, as shall I.
Let's go and wrap up here, y'all. We'll give one more attempt, but that's it. There he is. So, my last attempt, I was about to say, fuck it, we'll do him tomorrow. We knocked his ass down. And as I said, it's probably a bit of luck, too. When it goes smoothly, it looks easy, right? But every other time, it's just not. It's really fast. Work on those dogs, just get your big hits. Using a fire weapon, do like I did, put something like Bloodloss on it. Even if it doesn't go with your build, it's just a boss strategy. As in, you know, the guys got a lot of fire defenses. I know fire is in every build, but I'm just saying, if you are using that style build, make sure you got something else going. It don't have to be Bloodloss. It could be Frostbite. It would work good. It's a fire type guy. But yeah, dodges and not panic rolling. Like when the big snake comes up, wait for it, dodge the explosion. And like I mentioned, anywhere that snake appears at, and you know, and you dodge that attack, his body's gonna. If the snake pops up right here, I dodge that. His body's still right here. It leaves him vulnerable. Gives you enough time for a full-on charge attack or something like that, trying to just break his stance or his stagger, right? So let's go ahead and just jump over onto the hole. We don't have the time this episode, but next episode we're going to lead in with talking about our boss remembrances, then go to the other part of the tower and work our way on up from there. So y'all stay tuned, and we will be back here shortly.